Welcome, Gallatin County fans. We have about 3 minutes until we tip the ball off in the air. My name is Bryce Brazier, and we'll be with you tonight. This contest will be the JV game, be the Gallatin County Hawks versus Cary Mills Wildcats. The starting lineups, first for the visitors, will be Gavin Roski, David Edwards, Raquez Jordan, and that's all they gave me on that net. And for us, we will have Holmes, Ryder, Lungsford, and Stacy. Tonight will be the debut of Dave Cruzen for the Gallatin County Junior Hawks JV team. Coach Cruzen does have some varsity experience in the basketball before he came to Gallatin County. I can just speak on how well he does for the baseball. I played under him. He has almost 200 wins at the varsity baseball level. He brings a ton of positive energy. The kids love to play for him, and he's an exceptional guy. So I expect the boys to play extremely hard for him tonight. And on the Carrier Mill side, Mr. Jim Switzer, I had the honor of coaching against him some in 5th grade. He does a really, really good job. Make sure the boys are in a defending position, and he is very, very disciplined, and he will have these guys ready to go, especially on this shortened Latin season. Getting ready to tip the ball off here just in a second here, folks. I think first we're going to have the national anthem, maybe. No, maybe not. Oh, yeah. Actually, we are. We're going to take a quick break. Alrighty, thank you folks for that. This year we'll be doing something a little different. We will not be doing jump balls to begin the game. It will be the away team's ball in every contest this year to start the game. Just a little bit more of COVID-19 protocol, I suppose. So that's going to be a little bit different. Kids are all sporting masks to follow the guidelines set down by the Junior High Association. So we will see how that works out. Definitely going to be a different season for these boys for sure. So just some stuff that I'm going to notice here. I would look for Cary Mills to come out maybe into a 2-3 zone because that is kind of a staple of the Cary Mills Wildcats in the junior high system, who was ran by Alan Jackson for the better part of 15 to 20 years. Dave Cruzen and Coach Anderton will more than likely come out in a man-to-man defense because Coach Anderton is a very, very big component of the man-to-man defense. A little bit of confusion here. 20 in balls, 2. Roski drives in, turnaround. It is no good. Grant Holmes down with the rebound. Drives in, nice pass to Grant. Slide over to number 5, and it is, oh. Two is up and good. Score the basket. Montgomery with the bucket there. Swings it over. Dribbles. Great defense early by Coach Cruisen's crew. Good on the help side. Really defending well early here. 3 ball in the corner pocket is good. 3-2 Carrier Mills. Ryder brings it up over to Lunsford, to Holmes, back to Lunsford, back to Ryder. Grant looking, oh, Grant with his own rebound. Oh, we got a jump ball here. Possession will stay here with the Hawks. Oh, purple ball. Correction, purple ball. Roski will bring the ball up. Very, very good flow early in the game here for teams that haven't played or had any much organized practice at all. Have a little mass malfunction there by Roski. He gets that straightened away. Didn't think I would ever say that in a basketball game. We've got Carrier Mills driving the paint. Roski through the lane. Gets fouled. Let's see who they get here. Looks like they're going to get Montgomery on the reach. 2-shot foul for Roski. First free throw is no good. Second free throw is good. 4-2 Carrier Mills. Montgomery traveled with it. Edwards to inbound to Roski. Roski gets his men in formation. Montgomery with the attempted steal, no good. Good defense there by Montgomery. Good out. Good. Oh. Carrier Mills the other way. Edwards the other way. They got Ryder with a push. Early on, good flow by both teams, I think, for 6th and 7th grade squads. Over to Roski. Roski for 3. It's good. Ryder to bring it up here. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's for my fault. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, folks. There, I only had one side of the camera working here. I'm learning on the fly with you guys here. Apologies. Carrier Mills doing a really good job on the flow of their offense. Good block by Grant Holmes there. Ryder comes up with the loose ball. Oh. Gallatin County just got a little bit of the yips early. Roski. Oh, loose ball. Great job by the Hawks. Come up with it. I tell you what, Ryder has a lot of energy. He's around the ball a lot. Montgomery up a 2. Oh, no good. Loose ball by the Hawks. Good try. That was a good try. Good try by Stacy there. Stacy's another kid that's around the ball a lot. Really like what I've seen from him early. Lots of good energy. Caramels. Oh, looked like he traveled. Yep. Roski traveled. Tried to get going there. Gallup County's got a lot of good looks early. Just not got him to fall. We have a 30-second timeout by Caramels. 30 seconds here. Once again, want to apologize for the camera malfunction here. I'm learning on the go. I'm trying to do some talking and some camera on at the same time. I do lucky to do both. A little early indicator here by the Hawks is just got to finish the easy ones. Really, Dave Cruzen's done a really good job getting us into the offense and getting the ball where it needs to be. Just not finishing those shots early, which is to be expected from about a year layoff from basketball and young kids to boot. So, really, oh, it's got to be white ball. Yep, there we go. Ryder to inbound it to Holmes. Holmes gets his own rebound. Up and in. He can be a handful. He could be a handful for the Hawks. I really like this Roski from number 2 from Kerry Mills. He can really do some things with the ball. Dribble it out to the key. Back up to Roski. Oh, gonna get him. Gonna get Montgomery for the reach. Looks like the 3rd team foul from the Hawks. Roski with it. In the corner there, Hawks go for the trap. It's going to be, I believe, a 5-second call. Good defense by the Hawks there. Hawks have really got a lot of good looks early. You have to be very encouraged by that if you're Dave Cruzen. Ryder to bring it up. Ryder looks. Oh, got to watch the ball. Roski's got it. He's in the court. 2 balls good. The visitors now lead 9-4. Ryder to bring it up. Holmes with it. Moved a little bit too early. Got in for a travel. Stacy with a good entry pass there. Stacy with some good defense there. Oh, should have been a kickball maybe. Roski driving it. Nice help defense by Grant Holmes. Ryder's getting involved. Three ball. No good. Ryder with the rebound. Good hustle. That'll be the end of the first quarter. The Kerry Mills Wildcats have 9, Hawks 4. Take a minute and we'll be right back into the action. Really, the story of early on would be the not cashed in opportunities by the Hawks. Definitely getting the looks that they need and want, just not putting the ball in the basket. And that definitely happens when you haven't played for a year and you've got new kids coming in. Some of these kids were most of these kids. I think all of them actually were in sixth grade last year, and just a weird year overall. I mean, that's likely what I think Dave Cruzen's telling the boys here is just settle down, put the ball in the hole. Good things are going to happen. Uh, at this age group, I helped on and off with this age group for a better part of 10 years. A lot of times it's just as simple as, hey, settle down, your hair's not on fire, things are going to be all right. Looks like we're getting ready to break here. I think it is, yep, Hawks ball. Hawks ball out of the break here. Lunsford to inbound to Montgomery. Montgomery drives, good left-hand move. Picks his dribble up, and he traveled. Really like that move there, just like him to take that ball up there, and I think that's what Coach Cruz is probably telling him right now. Kerry Mills to bring it up, crosses the timeline. Oh, we had him there. Out the number 20. Oh, great defense there by Lunsford. Over to Castellana. Up and, oh, good move. Good follow. Ah, dang it. Lunsford driving it to the hole. Oh, looks like we got a reach. Looks like we've got a reach by Funero. I hope I said that right. Stacy to inbound. Slides it over to Lunsford. Over to Montgomery. Up for two. Oh, man. Got his own rebound. Wanted to pull up. Great pass. Great look. Hager gets the bucket there. Great find. Oh, great defense. That's going to be Hawks ball. Over to Lunsford. Into Hager. Over to Castellana. Shot, no good. Cleared out by Kerry Mills. Kerry Mills advances the timeline. Drives the lane. Great defense. Over to Stacy. Stacy's going to bring it up the timeline. Crosses. Lunsford comes up. Oh, he gets bumped. White ball out. Looks like Lunsford's going to take the ball out here. Going to have a reach here on Kerry Mills, looks like. Kind of been a lot more aggressive here in the second quarter. Really driving the basketball. Good bucket. Oh, just missed. And we're going to get an over the back call. That was a great look. Great look. Edwards to bring the ball across the timeline here. Picked up by Stacy. Stacy, good defense. Let's see who this call's on. White ball, so it was on purple. Did not really see who he got there, but great defense by Stacy. Over to Lunsford. Lunsford's got a clear cut to it. Couldn't hold on. Turnover. Great drive, great square up. Some first game stuff going on here tonight, folks. Oh, we got a 30-second timeout by Kara Mills. The score is 6-9 with 3:35 left. I'd say Jim Switcher here is just trying to tell his guys that just settle down here and let's get some good looks. Gallatin County really cranked up their defense here in the second quarter, and it showed. Edwards to bring the ball across the timeline. Over to Funrow. Great defense here by the Hawks. That's going to be a turnover on Kara Mills. That is excellent defense. That can't play any better than that. That's exactly what Coach Anderton preaches and teaches every day. That is great defense. Hawks to inbound the ball. Sloppy pass. Turnover. Funrow's got it. Puts it up for two. Cleared by the Hawks. Over to Stacy. He's going to bring it across the timeline. He's going to set up the offense. Running a little weave here. Over to Hager. Stacy wide open. Kara Mills really cranked up the defense after the timeout. Kick over to Stacy. Too hot. Be a turnover. Kara Mills really amped up the defense on that possession. Edwards to bring it across. Stacy picks him up. Beat off the dribble. Funrow with the ball. Looks like we got traveling by the Hawks. It will be purple ball out of bounds. Suits Brothers doing the officiating tonight. They've been doing this a very long time, and they do a very good job. A very good job. Looks like James to inbound the ball here. Over to Funrow. Back to Edwards. Edwards for two. No good. Loose ball. Out of bounds. It'll be Gallatin County ball. Good defense by the Hawks there. Not maybe the best box out, but definitely doing better at closing out. Stacy to bring the ball up. Looks at Stacy. Good find. Layup for two. Great ball movement. Great pass. Great pass. Number 30. I'm having a little bit of trouble pronouncing your name, but I'm going to try. Castellada, maybe? I'll find out at halftime. I apologize if I said that wrong. Kara Mills with the ball here. Gallatin County really amping up the defense. Stacy, got him with the reach. Got him with the reach there. Dave Cruz has really got to appreciate the hustle, though. Looks like Lunsford's getting ready to check back in. I think that's two on Stacy. Matter of fact, I know it is. Edwards with it. Good defense. Should have been a double dribble. Missed it. Got to close out. Cruising calling for the call. What do we have here? 30-second timeout. Kara Mills. That's a great timeout by Jim Switcher there. That was not going anywhere. Score is 8-9. Kara Mills. Just an observation here. Great defense being taught by two really good GEC programs here that just preach it from an early age, from 4th and 5th grade. Biddy ball programs, they're working on man-to-man defense and the fundamentals, and it really shows. Both these teams slide over really well, get in the help position really well. A lot of time goes into this that the average fan like me and you maybe not see that extra practices and the Saturdays, and for these coaches to have these kids even half this ready with this pandemic that's been going on and no practice time to speak of. I mean, through this season together in pretty much 10 days, it's been pretty remarkable. Edwards to bring the ball across the key. Over to Fun Row. Oh, missed. They had Edwards wide open. They caught him up for two. No good. Kerry Mills with the rebound. No good. Hawks need to clear it. Rebound by the Hawks. White ball. Hager traveled with it. Kerry Mills ball. Edwards to bring it up. Over to James. Oh, can he come up with it? Turnover by the Hawks. We've got to push. Push on number 5. Let me get you a name here. Lungsford. I should have known that. Edwards into James. Lungsford picks him up half court. White ball. Tell you what, guys, it happens really fast here in junior high. You have to be really quick with these camera angles. Lunsford to bring it up. Over to Castellata. He drives it. Good look. Over to Lunsford. Lunsford up for 2. No good. Lunsford gets his own rebound. Oh. Long's got it. Over back to Lunsford. We have a travel. That's really 3 point-blank range shots by the Hawks. Just didn't get them. Just part of it. Kerry Mills to take over. Edwards over. That's going to stay right here, I believe. Six to 4 on the foul count. One more penalty by the Hawks. 13.4 seconds left. Oh, he got away with the travel, maybe. Edwards. We're going to get a moving screen, I believe. Yes, sir. On Funero, he was moving screen. Hawks hopefully do something with it. They got 9 left. Lunsford drives it up. Gets to the paint. Oh, he gets bumped. That was James with the foul. Lunsford has 5.2. Castellano with a shot. No good. Kerry Mills with it. That will do it for the second quarter. Some up and down, some up and down. Just didn't really go down for the Hawks there in the first half. The score is Gallatin County 8, Kerry Mills 9. Got a baseball score. 10 minutes here. We'll take a 10-minute half. I sort of anticipated that they would do a mass break, but they didn't. Okay. And we're getting ready to have a performance here by our Gallatin County cheerleaders. I need to move this so get it centered up. Me neither. Yeah. Okay, guys, our Gallatin County cheerleaders. definitely some different stuff this year. Those are Gallatin County Junior High cheerleaders. They did a great job as always. Miss Fromm does an excellent job. Oh, I'm sorry, it was Miss Lowry. I went to high school with her, so she'll have to excuse me on that one. So something a little bit different this year that I just thought would be worth noting is that Gallatin County now, you have to guys have to do your halftime stuff out in the gym floor. So now, if something you're not doing particularly well, the coach and assistant coaches can get out there and tell you how lousy you were doing it at a half and the corrections that you need to make, which is a fun little spin because usually you're drawing on the board and grabbing water and stuff, and it's a little bit different this year. Uh, Definitely some adjustments that the Hawks are trying to make by the looks of what I'm seeing over here is Coach Fromm's emphasizing jump up in the passing lane. Be very crucial. Gallatin County's kind of allowing quite a few entry passes that probably shouldn't be getting there. So that's just some adjustments that any Coach Anderton team is going to do. They're going to get up and they're going to be in the passing lane and they're going to be active playing man-to-man defense. And on the Carrier Mill side, they made it. They got on the board early with a three, made a few buckets, but Gallatin County did a really good job of rationing them down. Gallatin County finds a way to get a third or more of their free layups to get in, rather, and they're going to be fine in this game. Definitely something to watch for. And Carrier Mills, little stats here. Carrier Mills went 0 for 2 from the free throw line in the first half, and Gallatin County did not attempt a free throw. So I'm sure that's something that Coach Cruzen probably told the boys at half was that he wanted to be more aggressive and attack the goal. And the main thing he probably told them was is just relax, breathe, put the ball in the basket. Sometimes at that age, it's that simple about telling the boys what they need to do. They're very nervous, very giddy, excited. Doesn't take a lot to get them razzled, and then you take into quiet gym floor, and 50 of their closest family and friends sitting up top. It's just different. It's definitely a different year. Once again, folks, apologize for the not going back and forth. trying to get as much the boys as much recognition as possible in here, and I have two cameras set up, and I'm definitely not on the A game for my first one, but I'm definitely giving you 110%. Thank you for the comments and feedback. We got a little over 2 minutes here to go, and we're going to tip the ball back up there. This definitely doesn't seem like it takes as long. I don't know. That 10 minutes seemed like it flew. And on the Carrier Mills side, if you happen to be tuning in the Carrier Mills feed, don't want to leave those guys out. I really like what Roski did early. Edwards, Funro, and James are a very, very nice addition to the ball club. They do a really nice job. I really like what they bring to the table. They got a scrappy little squad, as they always do. You can guarantee they're going to play the full length of the game, and they're going to give you everything they have because that's just what they're coached from, and that's just the Carrier Mills way. They've got a very proud program over there. Of course, our rivalry dates back with them before the consolidation even. Of course, everybody probably knows they were one of the pioneer teams to start the AHT. This is pretty cool. The horn sounds, and we've got a minute, and we're going to get going here. As an ex-coach, something just kind of off the wall while we're getting ready to get started here, just really even watching your mumbling is a very important thing here in this quiet gym like this. When it's loud and the referee makes a call maybe you don't necessarily agree with, you can say something under your breath and he'll never hear you, and you can get it off your chest and move on and everybody will be happy, but that's not the key here. It's quiet and you can be heard, and these guys don't put up with anything, so that's definitely something that the coaches will have to adjust with, which Dave is a excellent guy, going to stick up for his players, but in the most respectful way, because that's just the kind of guy he is. It's going to be Carrier Mills ball coming out here. Looks like we got no shot. Looks like Lunsford with the foul. Roski with it. Dribbles. Over to Funro. We got a tie up here. Yep. He's right on top of it. That'll be Hawks ball. And since there's no pressure, I'll just slide it back over here so maybe that you guys can see more of the second half. Stacy to bring it up. I really like Stacy. He really brings a positive energy to the ball club. Montgomery with it. Drives. He gets fouled. Looks like they got Hill. Hill with the reach. Scott County's going to attempt their first two free throws. Montgomery to the line. Montgomery's first attempt. No good. Coach with a little bit of encouragement. Always tough when you miss that first one of the year. Just kind of get your head. Southpaw sets and shoots. No good. Don't believe that hit the rim. It did not. So that is going to be a turnover. Ball goes to Carrier Mills. Roski brings it up. Gallatin County with a steal. Montgomery up and good. Hawks take the lead 10-9. That was a great piece of basketball there. Great defense. Montgomery's really cranked up the defense in the second half here. Good help by Castellana. Nice defense by the Hawks. Good pass. That was an excellent pass. Kerry Mills the rebound. Looks like he traveled with it. He sure did. Hawks really played good defense there. Didn't get the rebound. Really played stellar defense. Stacy to bring the ball up. Over to Stacy. Might have got with a travel and missed it anyway. Roski bring it up. Got a stop ball there. Good stop by Castellana. Good help by Montgomery. Oh, Stacy clears it. Great job by Stacy there to recognize there was a loose ball. Over to Lunsford. Lunsford drives. Layup, good. Hawks up 12-9. Really good flow to the offense, and Kerry Mills are opting for a timeout. Dave's Cruisen's team looked really, really comfortable there. Finally doing some things on the offense. Squaring the ball up, looking to attack. Great job. I must say, I'm really impressed by Castellata. I really hope I'm saying your name right. I'll make sure, dang sure, by the next game that I do it, so I apologize. But I just want to brag on you if your parents are listening or anybody listening. I love the way you play on defense. I love your energy. You're very active on the ball. You can play for any coach around here any day. I really like your game. So I want to give you a shout out. Also want to give a shout out to Montgomery. I really thought on that last two possessions that he really locked down, making the ball defender change his direction, drive his pivot, really made a difference. And I can't leave out Lunsford. He really, really being active. Just the whole group. And Hager, he's not gonna show up in the box score, but he got over there on the help side defense, and that caused that turnover. It's what it takes. It takes five guys working as one. Roski to bring it across. Over to Edwards. Over to Hill. Back to Roski. Roski tried to square up a three. Oh, reach by Lunsford. Coach Cruisen not happy about that. Just can't reach there. Got to keep your hands down and move your feet. Over to Roski. Roski drives it. Up for two. No good. Hager with the rebound. Good clear out. Good job there. Castellana gets it up to Montgomery. Oh, Stacy. A little bit of a mix-up there, but we got it handled. Stacy dribbling. Over to Castellana. Castellana up for two. Good try. Montgomery with the rebound. That's going to be over the back. That's a tough one. Tough one there. He's hustling. That's one of those 50-50 balls that didn't go our way. Over to Roski. Roski to bring it up. Montgomery down into the guard position here. Roski drives. Good help. Good help by Castellana. He recovers. Back to Roski. Good, Stacy. Good denial. Stacy recovers. Hager with some great help. Good defensive there by Rock's got a rebound. Hill with it. Oh, we got a jump ball. Jump ball. Stays with purple. Great defense by the Hawks there. Got beat off the dribble. You got four other guys recovering to the ball. That's Coach Anderton, Coach Cruisen, man-to-man defense. It's great. Montgomery. Roski gets it. Montgomery gets crossed up. Good help by Stacy. Now they're up. Stacy won the deny mode. Lunsford up in Funro's face. Oh, he walked. Yes, they got him with it. Sorry, guys. I call it out if I needed. I'm a Hawks fan. I try to stay unbiased, but it's tough. Jordan with the turnover there. Over to Montgomery. Montgomery looks to Lunsford. Too late. Castellana got it. Hill with the steal. Layup. It's good. That pesky camera. Montgomery over. Good kick to Lunsford. What do we got here? Timeout. Cruisen takes a full. We got 12-11 Hawks. Coach Cruz has got to be really encouraged about what he's seen from his guys the last 3 minutes here. Lots of good hustle. I want to give a quick shout out to Quentin Drone. He's keeping me in line here and helping me with any omits and stuff I need to be keeping track of. This is definitely not the easiest thing I've ever done, but I'm trying here, and I'm hoping you guys are enjoying it. If anything, I believe I get too much into it. Sometimes I forget to switch the camera, but I'm definitely working on it. Hawks ball out of bounds. Looks like Stacy's going to take the ball out of bounds. That's the thing about the Suits brothers. When they get the ball, they're ready to play. Stacy snaps it over to Lungsford. Lungsford dribbles, goes over to Montgomery. Montgomery pivots, and he gets fouled. Looks like they got Hill with the foul there. Hill with the foul. Stacy to take it out. Castellano with it. Over to Lunsford. He didn't realize how open he was. Over to Castellana. He drives over to Montgomery right through the 5-hole. Got a over to Stacy. Stacy up for 2. He got it. Great bucket by Stacy. Roski to bring it up. Pick up by Montgomery. Good help by Castellana. 3 ball for Roski. No good. Stacy runs it down. Stacy up to Montgomery. Stolen by Roski. We're coming back the other way, and they're off. Roski, he traveled. Definitely. That was some back and forth there. That really wasn't all my fault there. That was a lot of back and forth there. Roski with the steal. Taking it up for 2. Missed it. Got his own rebound, back in. Gallatin County's done a really good job on first chance opportunities, just not really rebounding the ball, clearing it. Castellana, he traveled. Yep. Inbound to Roski here. I'm going to go ahead and get it over here so maybe we won't miss any more action. Roski crosses the timeline. Montgomery picks him up. Oh, good help by Stacy. Back over. Montgomery. Stacy picks him up, and he's going to get him for a bump. Stacy plays physical. I really like that. So does Coach. Edwards to inbound the ball. Over to Roski. Spin move. Good defense by Castellana. That is Caramil's ball. Whoosh. Thought we might have had it there, but it was a close call. Edwards to inbound the ball. Roski in the corner. Got to get out of there. He does. Montgomery defending. Oh, good steal by Montgomery. Hope he takes care of the ball here. Good. That is very good. Teach a young kid that. It is very human nature. Take that ball and go. He didn't. Slide it over. Lunsford. 3 seconds. That is a 2. He got it. Got a 2 ball. Cruising, lobbying for the 3 to no avail. At the end of 3, we have a dandy going here at the gym tonight. Hawks 16, Carey Mills Wildcats 13. It's going to be Hawks ball here. Let me get the camera the right way. Castellano with the drive. He's got a good look. Oh, he faded away. Up to Holmes. Holmes up and in. Great job. Great follow by Grant Holmes. Over to Roski. Roski's going to bring the ball up here. Looks like Ryder defending 3 by Edwards, sorry. Over to, I think they're going to get Sealy. I'm sorry, not Sealy, Stacy. Going to get Stacy with the push. Roski drives. Good help over. Grant Holmes. Oh, Castellano with it. He's going to drive. I think Cruzen want to set something up. Over to Ryder. Montgomery down to Holmes. Oh, that's going to be over the back. Golly. That was absolutely the right call. Got to throw it up to the big fellow there. That's just something to learn with age. Grant Holmes is a very impressive size. I don't know what size he is, but he is, I'm going to guess, around the 5'10 area. He's a very, very tall specimen. Nobody picks him up. Over to Hill. Oh, nice steal by Montgomery there. Oh, please don't do that. There we go. Ryder to bring the ball up. Ryder drives it. Over to Montgomery. Grant to Holmes. We got a steal here. Roski the other way. It is up and good. And we've got an 18-15 ball game. Gallatin County with the lead with a little over 4 to go. Or 4.5 to go, rather. Over to Montgomery. Montgomery gets him off of his feet. Pump fake. Air ball. Grant Holmes with the rebound. It's up and... Oh, nope, no good. I can't really tell you who's got it right now. It's a scrum. Grant Holmes has got it. He puts it up. No good. Looks like Ryder's got it. Loose ball. Castellano within a 2. Air ball. It's going to be Caramil's ball. Gosh. Hawks got 3 or 4 really quality looks there at the rim. Just couldn't make it of it. It happens. Coming back the other way. Roski here. Really like the way this kid commands the court for a 7th grader. Really good vision. Looks up when he dribbles. He can use the left hand. Very crucial. Over to Funro. Funro with the drive. Good slide over. Got to stay on your feet. Edwards with the shot. Or James, rather. Edwards with the rebound. Up and no good. That will be Montgomery with the clear. Be a white ball the other way. I'm going to go ahead and get it over here. I'm trusting Ryder's going to bring the ball up. He's going to get a little bit of pressure, so I'll show it. All right. I'm going to go over to Castellano. Castellano with the drive. He got it. Great drive. Great straight line drive. No help by Kerry Mills there. Cause the bucket. Roski brings the ball up. Montgomery picks him up. Or Ryder, rather, picks him up. Ryder, good help. Recovery. Got the ball. We got a jump ball. Great defense. Coach Cruzen very excited about that. Great defense by the Hawks. It's going to stay here with Kerry Mills. Got to know what you're... That's 7th grade ball. Grant Holmes trying to go play offense and on defense. It definitely happens. I was telling the story before the game about how at my ball club, the very first game I ever coached, put it in the wrong hoop on the tip-off. Good steal there by Ryder. Great job. Great job. A little token pressure by Kerry Mills here. Montgomery handling it back over to Ryder. Ryder dribbles over to Montgomery. We've got a foul there across the timeline. I can't really, the view I've got's not the best, but I think it's 4th team fouls on Kerry Mills. Montgomery to inbound. Over to Lunsford. Lunsford picks his dribble up. Over to Grant Holmes. Grant Holmes with one dribble, and it's good. Great ball movement by the Hawks there. Extend the lead to 22-15. Roski's to bring the ball up. Ryder to pick him up at half. Over to Edwards. Back to Roski. Kick to Hill. 3 ball. No good. Cleared by Grant Holmes. And we're off the other way. Lunsford, straight line drive. Roski picks him up. Got fouled. We're going to shoot 2 here. That's on Roski. Reach him. The Hawks did not hesitate there, guys. They got the ball out and pushed it. And that's really, Coach Cruzen was really, really applauding that effort. It's hard to see that effort there, but Cruzen was very happy. This is the key to games, folks. Ice down the late free throws, you win. We're going to shoot two here. Lunsford going to shoot his first free throws of the young season. Lunsford's first try, no good. No good on the second one. Edwards with the ball. Jordan's up there. Over to Jordan. That is going to be Gallatin County ball. Stays with Gallatin County here. Carey Mills putting a little token pressure on here late. 2:31 to go, down 7. And JV, it's quite a few. So looks like Montgomery inbound the ball, and we got a double dribble. The infamous double dribble. Castellana picks up Edwards a half. Good steal by Lunsford. He's got it. Got to pick that up there. That's something he'll learn with time. That's a great steal. Ball over to Hill. Hill walked with it. I'm sorry, that was Jordan. Jordan walked with it. Jordan walked with it. Got K to inbound it. Lunsford with it. Used the left hand, picked it up in a bad spot. No, that's going to be a back and forth by Gallatin County. So you haven't played a game in 12 months and a team cranks a press up on you. That's definitely going to happen. Coach Cruzen just telling his guys to settle down right here. Lunsford going to get a very, very quick breather. That is going to be a turnover. Gallatin County ball, up 7 with exactly 2 minutes to go. Oh, we got purple ball. Well, that is something I didn't see coming. Hill wide open to the goal, gets it to Edwards, couldn't see him. Up and no. Ryder with it. He's got a clear line to the bucket, loses the handle, picks it up for 2. No good. Grant Holmes with the scrum, we got a jump ball. That ball is going to stay, go to, it stays with the purple. Gonna go to Carey Mills Wildcats. Edwards to bring the ball up. Ryder with the steal. Oh, wrong way. Got him with the travel. We got 1:30 to go. Oh, steal. Ryder takes his time, make that baby, put it in. No good. Castellan with the rebound. Oh, fell over. Loose ball. Purple ball. Carey Mills on the inbound. Gallatin County just got to play defense here. Edwards. Oh. Got Montgomery with the foul there. That's going to be 1-1. Going to be 1-1 for the Carey Mills Wildcats. Shooting the free throws. They did kind of a mass substitution there. I think 15's a shooter. Should be 1-1, I believe. Yep, 1-1. 15 was the shooter, but I don't know who they're going to put up there. Oh, 0-0. Steps up and takes the stripes. Looks like we got Scott going to take the shots here in the bonus. First one is up and no good. Montgomery with the clear. Pass to Stacy. No good. Carey Mills clears it. Edwards goes, crosses over. Stacy. Good help by Montgomery there. Saved a layup. Stacy's got to just hold the ball. Other way here. He carried it. He walked. He did. That was the right call. Stacy just a little too excited there. Coach should tell. It happens when you got young kids. Sometimes you want to grab the reins, and they're a runaway horse. It happens. That's how you learn, JV. Stacy's done a lot of great things. Stacy's playing up. Oh, reach Montgomery. Montgomery, a little bit too much sauce, but we're going to be okay here. 14.2 left. Cruising. Probably telling the Hawks no more fouls. And we've got Dunn shooting the free throws, who I thought was the first free throw should have went to him. And the first one is no good. We have an air ball. We have an air ball here. Looks like they're going to just concede here. Hawks are going to dribble this one up, and it should be mathematical. Just dribble the ball out. Oh, kicks it down to Montgomery, rather. Up and two. It's good. And that's going to be your ball game, folks. Hawks were victorious in Game 1, JV season, 24-15 over the Carey Mills Wildcats. Next up will be the Varsity. Great win. First junior high win for Gallatin County Coach Cruzen. Great job, Coach. Gallatin County did a lot of good things tonight, guys. Really played good defense, I thought. Really helped over on the man. Help side was good. Deny was good. With more practices, you're going to clean up more layups. That's just the nature of 6th, 7th grade ball. Got to make the free ones, make the layups, bunnies. But other than that, we're really, really good. And Cruzen's probably telling his guys that real proud of them. Very good win. Any win is a good win, so that's good. And next up, we'll have the Varsity Hawks. I'm going to take a quick break here, guys, while the Varsity comes out here and get the lineup for the Varsity. Oh, I have it right here, actually, but I'll need to get some other things, and I'll be back here in a few. I would say that and here comes your Varsity Hawks. It's just a weird year here with no locker rooms and no stuff. It's just different. Got about a minute 30 here, guys, and we're going to get the varsity game underway here. We did the national anthem in the JV game, so be able to get right to the starting lineups. And we're getting ready to get underway here just in a second. We've got our own Matt Lawler, coach, the varsity coach of the girls, is doing the announcing tonight. Roski plays a little bit of junior high and varsity. So that was the lineup for the Carey Mills Wildcats. Thacker Fromm getting a start tonight. Alex Sauls, 8th grader. Grant Jackson getting a start tonight. James Wood, the other guard. And Grant Holmes, the only 7th grader of the squad, drawing the start tonight. This team holds a pretty special place in my heart. I had them when they were in 6th grade. I was their JV coach, and they're a really good group of kids. Work hard, very talented. It's going to be really exciting to watch. Carey Mills with the inbounds. As always, the away team gets the ball. Something a little bit different. Carey Mills to the corner here. To Hill. No, correction. That was not Hill. That was Ellis. Ellis over to Darnbot. Shot by Roski. No good. Rebound by Alex Mays. Foul. They got Van Dyke with the foul there. And the Hawks are going to inbound it. May's going to come to Woods, and Woods going to cross the timeline here. Woods drives the lane over to May. May's back over to Woods. Over to Fromm. Fromm lose. Oh, we got a loose ball foul. Who are they going to get here? They're going to get Taylor on the reach-in. So it looks like Woods is going to take the ball out. Holmes with it, layup, good. Oh, bread and butter for Coach Anderton there. Scored 1,000 points off that play, yes. Kerry Mills crosses the timeline. Over to Ellis. Ellis dribbles out of the corner. Over to Darnbaugh. Van Dyke. Hawks with a quick turnover. Woods with some good suffocating defense. Thacker with the help. May gets the loose ball. We got white ball. Good hustle by the Hawks. May, really good energy. Woods to bring it across the timeline. Looks like Kerry Mills in a 2-3 zone. Woods rotates it, finds the middle to Grant Jack to Holmes. Holmes is no good. Grant Jackson reaches in and gets a jump ball. That's going to stay here with the Hawks. Holmes is going to finish those before the end of the year, folks. Those are some really good looks, and he'll get them. Hawks set back up. Over to May. Over to Fromm. Finds Grant. Oh, nope. Loose ball. Kerry Mills comes up with it. He stepped on the line. He is out of bounds. Hawks basketball. Some good defense early by the Hawks. Had some really good looks, just not fell yet. Woods going to cross the timeline. Kerry Mills in the 2-3 zone still. Over to Fromm. Middle, good middle find. Slides it over to May. May drives it. Looks to Holmes. Holmes kicks out to Woods. Woods a two-pointer. No good. Rebound by Fromm. Fromm shot blocked out of bounds. Hawks keep the ball. Great block by Taylor. Holmes with 4 quick points. Coach Ashford not happy early. Over to Taylor. Taylor dribbles. Over to Van Dyke. Over to Roski. Over to Taylor again. Taylor squared up for a three but didn't take it. Over to Van Dyke. Back over to Van Dyke, I'm sorry. Over to Ellis. Van Dyke. Oh, good block by James Wood. James Wood comes up with it. Great defense by the Hawks. Good athleticism by James Wood. James Wood drives it all the way to the hole. Gets fouled. Going to get Taylor. Taylor with the reach. Really aggressive play there by James Wood. Drives the bucket. Head down. Makes a decisive move. Really good. Going to get 2 free throws here. First one's good. Second one by James. Up and no good. Taylor with the rebound. Taylor drives it. Fromm stops ball. Good help by Woods. Ellis is going to score up a three. No good. Grant Jackson with the rebound. No loose ball. James has got it. Thought he might have got it away with a double dribble, but maybe not. Crosses the timeline. Over Grant. Good look by Grant. Good pump fake to the hole. Couldn't finish it. Taylor with the rebound. Taylor driving it. We got to travel. Got really lucky because James did not stop the ball up high, and that is something that Coach Anderton, I guarantee you, is coaching up with him. In my time with him, I can guarantee you he is teaching that right now. But great start by James Wood and the Hawks. James crossed the timeline. Thacker sets a screen. Good handoff for Grant Jackson. Thacker with a layup. Got it. That was a great play. Roski to bring the ball up here. Hawks out to a 7-0 lead, folks. Looking really good early. May to defend him. Over to Logan. Ashford wants a timeout. It's 7-0 Hawks. And we'll be back in 30 here. Right off the bat here, you can definitely tell that this 8th grade team, with the 4 8th graders, very cohesive. really know where each other's are, and that's because Coach Fromm's had this group in travel ball since they've been in second and third grade. He's really put in the hours. Uh, Really, I don't think enough folks appreciate all he does as an administrator and a coach, along with being a great ambassador for our sport. Uh, Absolutely has donated his time in the last 3 years and definitely deserves a lot of credit. Of course, his son plays on the team, but he's 100% Gallatin County to the core. So Taylor to inball the bound to Logan. James, good defense. Over to Taylor. Taylor squares up a three. No good. Looks like we got maybe a jump ball. No. We got Thacker from on a reach. Carey Mills ball out of bounds. 7-0, 2:46 to go. Ellis to inbound to Schaefer. Schaefer over to Logan. Double dribble. Ryder getting his first action in the varsity, and it just happens. Got going a little bit early. Logan for three, no good. Gets his own rebound, no boxing out. Roski squares up a three, no good. Good rebound by Holmes, good outlet. Ryder wanted no part of that, gets it to James Wood, smart man. Grant Holmes, got the ball. I really thought that might have should stayed with the Hawks, but they got a lot better look for it, and the Suits brothers been doing it a lot longer than I have. Logan to bring the ball up. James Wood picks him up. Good defense. He turns him a few times. Good movement. Now, wow, some smothering defense here by the Hawks. Over to Taylor. Fromm's going to have to give him a step or two. He's a little bit quicker than him. James is really harassing Logan. Roski squares up another three. No good. Grant Holmes with 4 rebounds early. Really, really impressive. Grant Jackson with the ball. Grant Jackson squares it up. Gets it. Grant Jackson gets going to his left, folks, and he is very dangerous. Has been that way since the 6th grade. Not always been the biggest, not always been the tallest, but really fundamental. Sister, of course, scored over 1,000 points for the Lady Hawks last year. Basketball in that kid's blood. Taylor back over to Logan. Logan down to Ellis. Ellis with a drive. Got it. 9-2 Hawks. James Wood to bring it up. Thacker grabs it. Holmes is looking. Outlet to Grant Jackson. Over to James Wood. Over to Ryder. Ryder makes an ill-advised pass to Taylor. Taylor with the drive. He got the foul. Anderton really emphasizing stopping the ball. That's a really key part of his defense. You're going to stop the ball. You're going to stay in front of your guy. You're going to help the helper. Really fundamental. Roski gets the inbound. Screen over to Logan. Over to Taylor. Taylor at top. 36 seconds to go. 9-2 Hawks. Thacker giving him plenty of space. Pretty smart idea. Looks like Carey Mills is going to hope for one. Maybe. Nope. Never mind. Roski squares up a 2. No good. Taylor with the rebound. It is no good. Grant Holmes with his 5th rebound. James Wood drives it. James Wood still driving it. Takes it up and he gets it in to go. And one. Count the bucket. James Wood. Very impressive. James Wood's taking over early here. James Wood's taking over early here. And his one throw. Strong. Rebound. Ellis with the ball. 7 seconds left. 6. Squares it up. Ellis for 3. No good. And at the end of the one, we have Hawks 11. Carey Mills Wildcats 2. We'll be back in a minute. It's pretty typical. I would call it Anderton ball. Going to play solid defense. You're going to defend. You're going to be fundamentally in the right spot. Just something he teaches and preaches, and that's just the way it's going to be. He's been doing this. I don't want to. I don't want to disrespect him by guessing how long he's done it, but I think it's around 45 years, if I'm correct. He'll definitely correct me if he watches. Of course, he come over from Carmine, Cary Mills. He's been in a few different places, but he preaches man-to-man defense, and you're going to play man-to-man defense right, and you're going to play it hard. Taylor's going to inbound the ball here. Cary Mills is going to get the ball back. Over to Logan. Over to Ellis. Good steal by Grant Jackson. He's off. Oh, he loses the handles. Taylor gets it. Trying to stay in bounds. Over to Ellis. He does get it. Ellis to bring the ball up. Gallatin County had a really good transition there. Just couldn't get the handle. Grant Holmes playing some very good defense on Ellis. Good help by Fromm. Taylor with two, no good. Ryder with the rebound. Looking for Wood. Really excited for Ryder moving forward. With a little bit of experience, I really think he'll blossom. He's just a little bit nervous right now playing with 8th graders. Yeah, that's how it goes. Grant Jackson. Fouled. My apologies on the camera, guys, once again. Grant Jackson drew the foul there. Shooting two. Hard to tell, but looks like 15 foul by Cary Mills. Grant Jackson scores his first one up. A little bit long. One of the boys is on the visiting sides having a little chat with Suits, and that will not go their way, I can assure you. Grant with his second one up, and it's good. 12-2 Hawks. Ellis over to Logan. Logan to bring it across. Ryder gets down in defensive position. Really likes how this kid gets down and defends. Plays the game the right way. Good denial by Thacker. Oh, Thacker absolutely made that happen. Over to Ryder. Ryder smartly gets it out to Thacker, who gets it to James. Over to Grant. Back to James. Over to Grant. Grant over to Holmes. Holmes, Thacker, good find. Thacker just couldn't hang on to it. Holmes gets a loose ball. Logan's got it. He's headed the other way. James is going to pick up the foul. Hawks had some really good looks there, guys. Just sometimes it just doesn't happen, but the looks were there, and I guarantee the coaching staff on the Gallatin County side is not going to be upset with that look. Just the execution's got to be better, but first game, not played in a year, it's to be expected. Logan with his first shot here. No good. Free throw shooting has been rusty to start the game, to say the least. Ryder left a little bit early. I seen it. I didn't want to jinx him by calling it, and it's quiet in here, and I was afraid I'd call it for Mr. Suits, so I didn't do that. Gives a look back at his coach, so we've all been there. He's definitely knows he's going to hear about that at halftime. And no harm, no foul. He misses anyway. Holmes with the rebound. Holmes with the seventh rebound. James to bring it up. Holmes is really giving them some positive minutes here. We got a foul here. Ellis with the reach in. 5:28 to go. 12-2 Hawks. Might run the line here. Don't know, though. Yep, line. James drives it. Good kick to Thacker. Thacker up to Holmes. Over to Grant. Grant pump fake. Over to Ryder. Over to Woods. Woods with a little 15-footer. Got it. Great ball movement by the Hawks there. Hawks up 14-2. Looking good early. Taylor brings the ball across. Thacker definitely tell that's a coach's son. Oh, Holmes gets beat. Layup no good. Kerry Mills with the offensive putback, no good. Ryder in there with the hustle play. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. I'm gonna even clap in my headset a little bit. Love this kid's energy. He's out there. He's a little bit nervous. You can tell a little bit. The moment's got him a little bit, but you could not know it by his hustle. The kid hustles, and that's you young people listening. That's what it's about. Is young hustle. Just hustle. You'll never look bad hustling. Grant Jackson with a bad pass. Grant with the steal. He's going to bring it up the timeline. Up to Holmes. Got fouled. That was a great advancel by Grant Jackson. It's hard for you guys to see that at home because, well, I'm just not all that great at adjusting these two cameras, to be honest with you. But that was really good ball advancement by Grant, and it really started on the defensive end. Holmes with his first free throw. Whew. Almost. Alex May's going to take a rider. That's some really good minutes. I think they should really be encouraged by those minutes. Those were some solid minutes. Grant Holmes' second try. No good. Taylor with the rebound. Taylor's going to cross it up, bring it up to Ellis. They really like to push that ball. Ellis with the hot sauce and forgot the mayo. Over to Taylor. Taylor up for two. No good. Out to Logan. Logan for three. He got it. 14-5. Offensive rebounds and missed free throws, guys, that get you every time, in any level, at any time. James to bring the ball across the timeline. Over to Grant. Over to Alex. Wood. Oh. Hill with the steal. Or Ellis, I meant. Ellis with two, no good. Taylor gets a rebound. That is going to be over the back, I believe, on Taylor. That was Ellis with the... Looks like Gallatin County's in the one-on-one. They're going to award James Wood the free throws. If you're Coach Anderton, you really have to love James Wood's handling the ball, keeping his guys in the right spots. Definitely a positive half for him and for all the Hawks. They're all playing very well so far. Sure shot up and nope, no good. Ellis is going to try his hand and bring it up. Ellis with a drive. And he got it. Way too easy. Anderton probably not real tickled with that possession. As one of the key components of his defense is to not give up middle. Most of any coaches. Over to May. Over to Jackson. Down to Woods. Got it, foul. They got Ellis with the reach. Got Ellis with the reach there. And James is going to shoot two. James with the first try. He got it. 15-7 Hawks. 3:08 left to go. Second free throw up and good. Made a pair. Put him on the board. Logan to bring the ball up. Over to Ellis. Back to Logan. The double dribble. Golly. I will get this camera figured out, guys. I'm so sorry. I actually hit the button. It was the wrong one. Grow with me here. Logan to bring the ball up. Over to Grant. Over to Alex. Back to James. Hawks running a little motion here. Thacker Fromm for a 17-footer. Called the board. He called it, guys. He got it. Under that mask, Coach Fromm is smiling. I promise you. Ellis with the drive over to Logan. Oh, he just almost backcourt violation, but no good. Over to Collins. Over to Van Dyke. I'm going to start calling him Carson. That's a little bit easier for me to pronounce. So that's going to stay here with Kerry Mills, I believe. That's the Suits brothers. They set the ball down and they're ready to play. When they're ready to play, you go their pace, not the other way around. Logan gets the ball. Great defense by Alex. Grant picks him up, back over to Logan. Alex gives up baseline, over to Ellis for three. Nope. Long rebound. That's out of bounds. Going to be Hawks ball. Got to be really, really encouraged by the Hawks' energy early. Going to set up in flex, otherwise known as spot. This is some of the first play they ever created. James with a 17-footer. Nope. Would like to see him follow his shot there, and so will Coach Anderton. Reaches Ellis, driving the ball. Grant Jackson slides over to help. Good look. Number 34. Good hustle by the Hawks. We got a foul. It's going to be on Grant Holmes. Schaefer drew the foul there. Suits are fixing to drop the ball again. Carson lets it. That's a turnover. James Woods off to the races. Gets foul. Oh, a lot of contact. Over to Carson. Over to Logan. Logan over to Collins. Down to Carson. Thacker, great defense by Thacker Fromm. Kerry Mills trying to figure out somebody to take the ball out. Carson decides he's going to. Logan with America's play. Good denial by the Hawks. Ellis with a 10-footer. No good. Ellis with a three-point look. He got it. Second chance points, folks. They'll kill you. Any level. Asher looks down, and he's down 8 points. Over to Grant. Grant, good look. Good kick to Thacker. Thacker, no good. Gonna get Grant Holmes with the reach. Logan to bring the ball up. Pick the ball up there. Grant gets beat. Good help over by Thacker. Logan catches the ball. Good help by Holmes. Ellis squares up another three. Nope. Pump fakes and drives. Euro step. No good. Grant Holmes gets out muscled by Ellis. Over to Logan. Over to Collins. Back to Logan. Foul. That's going to be on. Looks like they got Alex May. To me. Here comes Montgomery getting to get his first action of the game. The free throw line has been elusive tonight. I like this play, but Coach Anderton don't want Grant Holmes to pick up a silly one here. He's going to be a really good first half. If I'm not mistaken, and I don't think I am, he's making his first varsity start tonight, so definitely a lot of nerves. And he's handled it well. James Woods over to Thacker. Thacker pump fakes. Shot. Grant Jackson with the rebound. Puts it up. No good. No good. That's the buzzer. Hawks 18, Kerry Mills 11 after 2. Hawks jumped out to a 11-point lead, and Kerry Mills closed the half pretty strong. And we'll be back here. I think the cheerleaders are going to give us a performance here. They are. Okay, I just got confirmation from our great cheerleading sponsor. even got the right. Hey, I love the uniforms, by the way. I love the uniforms, by the way. That is something different. I like it. I like that. I didn't know. I think that's cool. You have to look into something like that. I like that. Yeah, I mean, that's something to look into for maybe home and away game splits. Great job by our junior high cheerleaders, as always. Sporting some uniforms here that I was just talking to the sponsor. I really, really like. Very conservative. Of course, I have a daughter, so I like conservative route. And they, as always, are doing really good. So the first half here, we have 18-11 Hawks. Taylor really 2 quarters. Galvin County jumps off to a 8-2 lead, something like that, and lets Carey Mills close. And a lot of it is just not closing out, giving up baseline, just things that Coach Anderton preaches every day in practice and goes over for hours and hours. And these kids, they get tired of hearing it. I guarantee it, because as an assistant coach, I was like, man, we go over this every day. And so they will do it. And by the time regionals come around, they will do it well. So that part will get cleaned up. So if that's a silver lining to the first half of the Hawks, that's it. And a lot of these kids, you've got Montgomery, Ryder, and Holmes, they're kind of learning on the fly here. A lot of them getting some first-time varsity experience. And it's different. I don't care if there's only 50 people here or not. It's different. The speed is very different. Just the JV to varsity level is just different, night and day. And you got to learn on the go. It's just like baptism by fire, if you will. So just definitely something to look into for the rest of the year. But that's where Anderton has an advantage over a lot of teams probably this year. He's got 4 8th graders been playing basketball with one another a long time. And really exciting about what they can do this year. So I won't give the other coaches and for varsity that might be tuning in to watch this for scouting information. I won't give them any more tools of the trade here. But Anderton going over offense at halftime. That's just what happens when you get 6 days before your first game. You've got to improvise. And, he's been around a really long time, and he's never seen anything like this. So this is definitely something different, and he's taking the time right now to utilize and to get the offense going. He's got some 7th graders he's having to plug and play, and they're learning on the go, and he's helping them out. And he'll get that fixed, I can assure you. But I really liked what I seen out of Holmes and Ryder as 7th graders coming in to help the 8th grade squad. And I guarantee, and that, guys, that starts at the lower level. Coach Fromm and Coach Cruzen helping them get solid practice time in and getting them prepared on the JV end. And that's the whole purpose of the JV system, is not only get more kids more exposure, but you want those kids to play 8th grade and help in the 8th grade squad. That was always my goal when I coached. I had 2 or 3 kids, that I knew that I had to get ready by Christmas to contribute on the varsity level. and that's your job as a JV coach. And Cruzen and Coach Fromm have done an excellent job. Hats off to them. So we got about a little over 4 minutes here to go to play here. I get on my phone at halftime here to check and see if I got any omissions or stuff. I want to give a special shout out to Brian Hargrave for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. Him and Miss Tammy are tuning in tonight. They don't ever miss their favorite player, Grant Jackson, or Tammy's favorite player, at least, I would say, Grant. I want to give him a shout out. Got a little bit over 3 minutes to go here. Free throw shooting by both teams, I know I've alluded to it a couple times, just not been razor sharp. Uh, Probably that side of the ball has gotten neglected a little bit, if I had to guess. I've not been in either team's practice or camp, but the junior high association comes out and says, "Hey, we're gonna play basketball in 6 days." Uh, Sometimes some stuff has to get sifted through. You don't have a month to prepare. I mean, I know a lot of these coaches and how solid they are. They do free throw practice a day or two of it every week, but you don't have that luxury when you have 6 practices for your first game. So that they don't have the luxury there, but that will fix itself. 2 minutes to go here, guys. Just want to, before we get started here, if you haven't, and this is just my opinion, but if you haven't, you need to get a hold of your teachers and your administration, and you just need to give a simple thank you. There's a lot of people that have put countless hours into this stuff can happen. Mariah Dennison has did just wonders working a whole year's worth of schedules in about a month. I mean, it's crazy. She's done really good work as far as our resource officers and our teachers and stuff, that they all have just done an excellent year, and this year has definitely been one for the books. And these guys work their tails off, and it really shows. And we got a great group of kids out here. These kids are great kids first, and great athletes second, and that's kind of the Galton way, if you will. But I just wanted to give a major shout out to all the administrators. Matt Martin running the clock tonight. He always does a great job. And I just wanted to give a shout out to our administrators. I don't think, and our teachers, I just don't think we give them enough credit. I know I can speak for my heathens that I've got at my house. It's work to deal with them too. I couldn't imagine, classes and stuff. So, great job, guys. I also want to give one more shout out to Miss Trish Skates. She's been giving me some confidence boost here because I've been lacking that today. I'm with the camera and some stuff I've been missing out on. So I want to give her a shout out. Thanks for the feedback. I appreciate all feedback, good or bad, and I'll definitely try. If I'm not doing a good job, I'd like to invite somebody here and I could observe and take notes because I'm a very quick learner. All right, here we're gonna get back to play here. It looks like Karen Mills is gonna have the ball here. Roski over to Logan. Logan to bring it across the timeline. James Wood picks him up. He's a little bit confused on what we're doing, who he's guarding, but Coach Fromm's figured it out. Galton County actually had 4 players on the floor, and now they have Roski with the 3. No good. Galton County gets very lucky there. Had 4 people on the floor. Ryder, the 7th grader, had no idea he was in the game, which definitely happens. Over to Taylor. Taylor squares up a three. No good. Roski with the rebound. Not on the line. I'm right here looking at Grant Jackson with the loose ball. Oh, Anderton tries to get a timeout. Turn over to Ellis. Over to Logan. Logan scores up a three. Got it. 18-14. Definitely not the start that the Hawks had dreamed up. James crosses the timeline. Looks over to Holmes. Holmes over to Fromm. He'll learn with some time that he kind of can't stare down the guy in the 8th grade. And he'll learn that. He's done some really good things. 7 boards, 4 points early. The kid's really brought some good energy for the Hawks tonight. Woods to inbound the ball. Over to Grant. Back to Woods. Woods scores up a three briefly. Gribble across the key. I think that's well served. We're going to set something up here. Gets it to Grant. Holmes. A lot of contact. Fromm, they wanted him to pick it up there. He didn't. Logan drive. Clean block by James. Good save to Fromm. Fromm smartly gets it to Wood. Woods brings the ball up over to Holmes. Holmes for the layup. No good. Back the other way. Ellis off to the races here. James Wood, he squares up a little 13-footer. No good. Grant with the... wants to rebound. Ellis with the ball. Over to... Taylor scores over three. No good. Grant Jackson, strong rebound. I believe Anderton wants a timeout. He's been trying to call one for 3 possessions and finally gets it done. Every time he tried to call a timeout, there was a loose ball. Kerry Mills had several good looks there. Coach Anderton here is not pleased, as you could say, because he stresses the little things. He wants teams to take care of the ball, pass to the right guy, stop ball, help defense, don't jump out. Not doing much of any of those right now, and he's going to let you know about it. He's definitely about accountability. James crosses the timeline. Grant over to Ryder. James loses the handle. Still has it over to Fromm. Good save. Back over to James. They're probably going to set it up. Kerry Mills back in a 2-3 zone. Over to Ryder. Ryder to Grant. Good pass to Grant. Grant squares it up. Good look. Got it. I'm telling you guys, when Grant goes left, he is a dangerous, dangerous player. He's been that whole way since 6th grade. Since 6th grade, I should say. He gets in the right spots to do the right things. Over to Taylor. Taylor down to Ellis. Ellis looked to square it up. Taylor with a three. No good. Grant with a rebound. I had the wrong camera again. My apologies, guys. I won't do that every time, I promise. James Wood drives it. Kicks it to Grant. Over to Ryder, who's got to look to score there. Grant Jackson, 13-foot. Oh, wow, in and out. Cleared the ball by Taylor. Taylor with a little hot sauce. Up and around. Got to stop ball. Anderton not happy with that. James Wood brings the ball up across the court. Over to Thacker. Thacker loses the handle. James has got it. James is up. Get a lot of contact. They're going to get... I think they got Carson for the foul there. Yep, they did. That's 2 on him. James going to shoot a pair of free throws. 20-16 Hawks, 3:38 to go. No good on the first. Second shot up. Got it. Got them all. Over to Logan. Logan crossing the timeline. Over to Roski. Roski scores up a three. No good. Grant Jackson with 3 solid rebounds. They got Grant. I think they got Ellis. They did get Ellis. James Wood to bring the ball up. James wanting to get an offense around 2-3, makes the 2 guys commit over to Thacker, over to James, into Grant, over to Ryder, back to Woods. Almost turned it over. 2-3 zone, giving the Hawks a little bit of trouble. When they get the ball to Jackson, they do some good things. That's a turnover. Sometimes stuff happens, I guess. Here we go. (21-16). Hawks really cranking up the pressure here. Good steal by Grant Jackson. Oh, almost got it. Somebody pick it up. Good job by Montgomery. Grant Jackson bringing the ball across the timeline. Looking for somebody. Found James Wood. Oh, didn't get square. Got it. That, my friends, was the classic no, good shot. That's one of those the coach is going to take the 2 points and nothing more. Logan with the ball. Ryder says Roski's not catching the ball on my watch. Great job on his part. Great anticipation by Ryder. Very comfortable this second half. And that was very not him in the first half. It looked like he was kind of robotic because he was a little bit nervous, but definitely doing some things. Carson inbound it. Over to Roski. Roski catches it. Stops the ball. Back over to Carson. Logan catches. Drives. Got somebody on the... They got Ryder on the reach. 2:01 to go in the third. 23-16 Hawks. That is going to be out of bounds on Kerry Mills. Carson throws an 87-mile-an-hour bounce pass out of bounds. And he's going to come sit down after that. Absher not going to be happy with that. Over to Ryder. Down to Jackson. Jackson over to Woods. Back to Jackson. Over to Fromm. Fromm with a nice pump fake. Reversal. Ryder. Up and no good. Over to Roski for 2. He got it. They're going to throw a little bit of token pressure on, it looks like. Looks like man-to-man. James is going to push to that. Hawks can't get to playing faster, which they do. Rebound by Taylor. Up and down. I think that's what Kerry Mills' game plan is, folks. That's sometimes with the full court pressure, what happens is they get you playing faster. They initially get the steal, just get you pass shot, get you going a little bit quicker, and very effective in the junior high ranks. 1 minute left to go here. 23-18. Logan over to, back to Logan. James Wood with the steal. Got a foul on Logan. His second. Team 5th. They're going to lay off the token pressure here. Down 5. James Wood's going to cross it. I would not be surprised if the Hawks don't run something here. Anderton's not real big on one shot. He wants to play. He don't want to put his own team in the cooler. That being said, it looks like the Hawks are going to just take their time here and attack the zone. Grant Bosaw catches. He's got to attack right there. Good job, Grant. Bingo. Bang. Grant Jackson with the deuce. Taylor to cross. Over to Logan. Thacker doing a good job denying him that ball there. Ellis for 3. No good. Good rebound by Ryder. And who wants to get it to James as quickly as he can? Over to Grant. Grant for a long 30-footer. No good. More like a 40-footer. At the end of 3, we have 25 of Gallatin County Hawks. Kerry Mills have 18. We'll be back in a minute. One more quarter to play here, guys, and Hawks looking to close this one out. Want to give a special one more shout out to my gang at home, Sam and Abby and Ben. I had to be away tonight, so I could do this, and they're real supportive. They supportive of all my hobbies, and I'm real appreciative of that. And it takes a really good support group in any sport or any group to be successful, and that's why I have any success is because of all them. So really grateful. Thacker over to Grant, back over to Montgomery. Montgomery back in. Back over to Thacker for two. He got it. He keeps calling the bank. You guys just can't hear it from here. You guys just can't. He gives a Jordan shrug. Out of bounds. That is going to be Gallatin County ball. Gallatin County ball. Thacker has 4 points on 2 bank shots from about the same spot. Different sides, but same spot. Bring it up. Over to Thacker. Hawks will be in no hurry. Asher's telling them they got to get up. Over to Montgomery. Got it. Big shot. These 7th graders sliding in and making an impact early, folks. Taylor brings it up. Crosses over. Over to Roski. Roski, oh, good pass to Ellis, but he just threw it to his feet. Ellis, a pump fake, got it. He'll want a 30 here. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. And we're back here. Hawks up 9. Oh. All right, Kerry Mills ran a little bit of token press. James Wood with recovery, taking care of it. Got a dribble. He does. James got it over to Grant. Somebody's got to go get it. Castellano with the save. Over to Roski. Roski's up. Off the foot. That is going to be Gallatin County ball. Huge turnover for the Kerry Mills Wildcats. Asher not happy. He wanted him to advance that ball. Too much dribbling. That happens a lot at the young age. Over to Grant. Oh, steal. Taylor gets the ball. Driving it. Up and good. Gonna get another timeout here. Ashford really reaching down here and wants the most out of his guys right here. I've coached against him in the JV ranks. He very fundamental. You're going to do things right because that's just what he expects. So it's press. James Wood clearing out. That's beautiful. 8th grade leader. It's what you want him to do there. Got a foul here. Looks like Taylor. It was. Hawks got... Or rather, Kerry Mills has got 4 or 5 team fouls. I've got the goalpost right in my way. So it's just tough to make heads or tails of it. James Wood drives it. Got the block. Gonna get 2. Pretty simple. Gallatin County makes their free throws. We get a win. We get a sweep. James Wood with his first free throw is up and good. Big free throw. Need to make these. Second one's no good. Ellis rebounds. Bringing it up the floor. Over to Taylor. Back to Logan. Down to Ellis. We got to look at a jump ball. That was a great defense by a 7th grader. Montgomery. Did a great job there. Possession arrow is going to keep it with Kerry Mills. That's a great job by the 7th grader. Oh, good defense by Thacker Fromm. Gallatin County really cranking the defense up. Ellis, they inbound. I meant over to take. Got Thacker on the reach. Got Thacker at the reach. That's his first. Team second. Fine. Taylor forgets the handle. Over to Logan. Got to wait for the travel. Back over to Taylor. Taylor to the lane. Got to get a reach on somebody. Thacker picks up his second one. That's the typical announcer's jinx. Talking about how he had no fouls or only one, and all of a sudden 2 quick ones. Gallatin has 3 team fouls. James a good closeout. Roski with the 2. Out to Thacker. Thacker to Grant. I think he walked. Yep, they got him for a travel. That's the trouble with this press, folks. They had it broke just a little bit too quick. That's what's going to happen when you don't play for a year. Suits Bros trying to figure out where they need to take it out at. I guarantee you with almost 80 years of basketball mentorship combined, I'm sure they can figure it out. Roski catches. That's good. And the lead's cut to 4. Clear out. There you go. Let James Wood dance. Layup. Good. That was big. Big time bucket by the 8th grader. Kerry Mills to bring it up. Taylor with it. I look for him to take over this game. Oh, good defense by James Wood. He's off. Fast break. Only Logan to catch him. Got fouled. Oh, could almost be intentional, but I believe he got a little bit of the ball. I really like that no intentional there. I got kind of excited, but he made a play on the ball. James Wood taking this game over in the 4th, ladies and gentlemen. Shooting 2. First one is up and no good. Hawks lead 32-26 with 3:31 to go. Second one is no good. Ellis with the rebound. Ellis brings it up behind the back. No, that's a layup. Anderton's going to call timeout. I could almost guarantee it. 28-32. Clearing out. Hawks finally figured out the man. James taking it over to Montgomery. Blocked. Over to Ellis. Over to Roski. Roski for 3. Got it. 1 point ball game. Timeout, Denny Anderton. Full timeout for Coach Anderton. Kerry Mills on a little 8-2 run here, I believe. Or no, I'm sorry, 9-2 run. So, definitely going to be exciting going down the stretch. Turning point of the game has been the pressure. The pressure has been the difference. This is going to be a dandy going down the stretch, folks. Before we get started here, my daughter didn't hear a shout out, so Abby, if you're out there, I want to wish you a very big shout out from a girl. Hawks to inbound the ball. Over to Thacker, over to James. Oh. Going to be close to 10 seconds. Turnover by the Hawks. Tons of time left, folks. 2:40 left. Kerry Mills with the ball. Taylor crosses the timeline. Logan with a bomb. No good. Ryder looking for the B-Speed Racer, but decides better of it. Up to Logan, or up to Grant, I meant. Turnover by Kerry Mills. Or Cotton County, rather. Back the other way. Got a stop ball. Didn't. Ruski's got it. Out to Taylor. Taylor scores up a deep three. Banked it in. Two minutes to go. Hawks desperately need a bucket. Good drive by Grant. Got it. Tie game. Grant Jackson with a big boy move there. Love it. Minute 30 to go. Tied up. Anybody's ball game. Out to Logan. Kerry Mills going to take the time over to Taylor. Taylor step 17-footer. No good. Big time rebound by the 7th grader. Ryder with a clutch rebound. James Wood. Got to get out of the way. Turnover by Montgomery. Minute and 4 to go, guys. Which is squaring up to be a dandy. Timeout. Could hear it from here. He's going to take a full timeout. I don't blame him. So here's the A's long question. My Gallatin County fans and Kerry Mills, if you were tuning in for that reason. Do you hold for one shot here, 55 seconds left, or do you run your offense and hope for a good look? Me personally, it's all personnel question. If I have a point guard like the one that I had when I did it with Seth Ramsey, I'm absolutely going to hold for one shot because I know there's nobody in the gym that can take it from him. But if different personnel, you have to decide. You have to know your players, and he does. So he's going to make the right decision here based on that. But it's really a case-by-case situation here. $15 seconds to go in the timeout. Gallatin County has got to keep the ball out of the middle and close out on the three-point shooters. Kerry Mills has been able to get to their spots on the three-point line way too easy. Timeout's over. Looks like Logan's going to inbound the ball. Over to Taylor. Kerry Mills is looking like they're going to run a play. Yep, they are. Good. James Wood with the steal. That's big. Over to Grant. Over to Thacker. James taking his time. They got the count going. He double dribbled. Kerry Mills with the ball. Here we go. 27 seconds left. Three ball. No good. Rebound, Ellis. Got it. Anderton frantically trying to get a timeout and finally gets one. Gallatin County down 2 with 6.3 to go. course, I'm sitting up here and they're down there. But if it was me, it would be something with James going to the goal, and then I would have Grant leaked out on the 15-footer with my seventh graders. They're gonna put Grant Holmes in maybe for some size, offensive rebound. Just going to be interesting to see what we do here. Great blade ball game. It's been nip and tuck the whole way. In the fourth quarter, Gallatin County led it by 7 at one time. But kind of like that 20 that you give your kid to take to lunch for his lunch money, for the week it disappeared pretty quick. As does leads to junior high. All right, looks like Grant's going to inbound to here. Got fouled with 2.3 to go. 1 and 1. 2 huge free throws coming up. We always run a drill at the end of these games where the kid's got to shoot a free throw, and if he misses, he runs, and if he makes it, the kids go home. This is why. Clutch stuff coming up here. Got the first one. Woo! Hit every bit of the rim. And Asher's going to do exactly what most coaches do. He's going to ice James here. Both coaches have one timeout remaining, from what I heard from Mr. Suits. And we got a big free throw coming up here. Story of the game has really been when Kerry Mills decided that they were going to put pressure on in the second half, mostly the fourth quarter. Really pressured the Hawks into doing some stuff they didn't want to do. Took them out of their comfort zone a little bit. And difference of the game. That's definitely going to happen first of the year. Everybody's learning new positions and learning where they fit, and you're trying to cram a month's worth of practice into 6 days. It's definitely going to happen. And problem the Gallatin County Hawks have is this is a pretty much do-or-die situation because there's only 3 team fouls, so they can't possibly foul enough to get Kerry Mills in the one-on-one. So it's clutch time here. James eyes it up. Gets it. Big free throw. Got to have no fouls here. Logan. No way. We got overtime, folks. That was 2 of the biggest free throws you will ever ask out of an 8th grader, and he knocked them both down. That is what you want out of a point guard, what you want out of a leader. That's big, folks. So in overtime here, the keys, in my opinion, would be Hawks take care of the ball. The pressure has definitely had some effect on the Hawks' ability to get in their offense and do what they want to do, and you got to keep Ellis and Taylor in front of you. And if you do that, you're going to have a chance to win. The fans over there, if you can see them, I'm not going to put a camera over on them because I don't want to move it because I haven't tough enough time with the camera tonight. But most of them are on their feet, and the other ones that aren't have got their hands behind their head. And it's nerve-wracking time. Kerry Mills gets the ball. I guess they just went by possession aerial because they're not going to jump. Roski gets the ball. Thacker picks him up. Closes out. Over to Ellis. Ellis for 2. Got it. A little bit surprised Kerry Mills didn't come out in their pressure. But maybe they don't want to put Gallatin in the bonus. Turnover by the Hawks. Up to Roski. Over to Logan. Good. Grant Jackson got it. Big bucket. Big bucket by Grant Jackson. Keeps the Hawks in. Keeps the Hawks. Hawks got 3 fouls here. They can afford to be aggressive. He did not want the ball there. Over to Roski. Should have had that. Cut. Got it. James crosses the timeline. Over to Thacker. Back to James. Squares it up. Thacker. No good. Ellis had up a 3. Thought better of it. Roski going to set it up. That's big. Got to get up if you're the Hawks. Turnover. James with the ball. Up to Thacker. Hawks got to go. Down 4. 58 seconds to go. Got a foul. Got a foul. Going to be a 1-on-1. Hawks shooting a 1-on-1 here. These are big too. Grant with the first one. Good. That was a big one. Now you're at 1 possession. You can do some things. Grant Jackson squares up the second one. He got it every inch of the rim. Arrington wants a timeout. 50.5 seconds to go. Gallatin County is down 42-40. .20 seconds to go here to the timeout. Gallatin County's got to figure out a way to get the ball back. It's 3 team fouls. It's kind of concerning. We've got to commit 4 more to get in the 1-on-1. But I know they're not thinking that. Coach Arrington's wanting them to turn them over. And look. Hawks are going to put on a little bit of full court pressure. Foul on this end. James Wood with the foul. Coach Arrington wants another timeout. Takes a full. He saved most of his. I must have knew we were going to have a tight one tonight. It's going to be a 2-shot foul on this end here. So you've had a year off, and you've got 6 days of practice, and you go to overtime in your first game. Great exposure for these kids. Skylar is going to shoot the free throws here. Neither team has shot the free throw exceptionally well, but Gallatin County has been noted the last 4.5 minutes is 4 from 4 for the line, keeping them in this ball game. Got a 2-shot foul here. Here we go. First one is up and no good. So So that means that the Hawks are going to be down one possession here if they can secure the rebound. Got both Grants down on the block trying to secure it here. No good. Grant gets it. He's fouled. Yes, sir. Great call by Mr. Suits. We're going to shoot a 1-on-1 on this end. It's time to make some free throws. Grant Jackson with 2 more great big ones. Got it. Grant Jackson to shoot his second here. Got a second one. We're all tied up, folks, with 42 seconds to go. What a game. Arrington telling him not to reach. Ellis with it. Grant's got to stay in front of him. He does. Oh, got him with the foul, but that's okay. It was on the floor. We still got some fouls to give, so we're fine. Ball out of bounds, Kerry Mills. At least he didn't give the layup up. Great job by Grant. Hawks recover the ball. 30 seconds to go. Tied up at 42. Gets it to Grant. Thacker. Back to Grant. Back to Grant. Grant with a 13-footer. Book it. Great shot. 13 seconds to go. 9 seconds to go. Roski looking for it. He carried. He did. He did, folks. He carried. Hawks ball. Still got business to take care of. Still got business to take care of. Foul. Got the foul on this end here. Now knock these down and we get to go home. Guys, you just can't beat good 8th grade leadership. You got James Wood, Thacker Fromm, and Grant Jackson absolutely taking over in this extra period. And you're going to see here, I'm going to show you both angles. Gallatin County is going to be back in what I call prevent. You don't want an over the back here. You don't want to stop this clock. 3.6 seconds. It's going to be very tough in junior high to go the distance of the court. Missed the front one. Still okay. Nope. Don't foul. We got it. Winner. That's a winner. Hawks hang on in overtime, 44-42. James Wood, Grant Jackson, huge in the extra period. Guys, this was a dandy. And I really want to thank everybody who called me up and asked me to do it. I had a ball. Don't forget now we've got a lot of action going on tomorrow. We've got a lot of action going on for the next month or so. So stay tuned, stay alert. We got Matt Lawler and his varsity ladies and junior varsity ladies going to Hamco tomorrow. No fans at the away game now to remember, but McLeansboro has an area sports that you can tune into that game. I think the link will be on our Gallatin County Facebook pages. And the varsity Hawks open up at home tomorrow night. So you won't want to miss that. So as always, guys, appreciate the time. Appreciate everybody tuning in to make this possible. And have a great night. Great